Hey, welcome back to the Racing Trend. I'm your host Daniel, and today we are diving into Formula One Miami Grand Prix review. Let's go. So let's start off with what a fantastic race we just had. Especially the first 20-ish laps, it was just full on action, full of overtaking. And yeah, it's just kind of almost cars out of place because Verstappen got an incredible pole lap, but the McLaren was clear fastest car, and it was just miles ahead. I thought plenty in reserve, I think, as well. But thoroughly enjoyed the race. Let's start with like the first couple of laps where it was just kind of chaos. Verstappen, I think he didn't get the best of starts, Lando, I think, just got just a tiny bit better. Verstappen did push him off the road a bit, but I don't think there's anything to give a penalty for. It's just a kind of rough racing. It's what I would expect from Verstappen and what Lando should have expected from him as well. So I think he needs to. We'll go into Lando's race in a bit. But yeah, Verstappen. Other than I think, just not having the car really in the weekend in the race itself, I think the ball just was not quite there. He qualified pole and still finished outside of the podium. I think that's a big one. And yeah, he was complaining about the brakes a lot. Car was just not braking. Not quite happy with that. I think Verstappen was not happy. Piastri did an amazing job to win the race, third in a row. He's on it, that's for sure. And I expect him to continue this kind of trend. I don't know if he'll win the next one, but yeah, he's doing really well, and so I'm impressed with the guy. I thought he's doing, I think, better than I even expected. I thought he's just taking that. Is still taking the steps forward this year. So, and the guy is just. It just doesn't nothing phases him. So, and I think he's a really smart racer, and I think that's what Lando is lacking just a bit. Even though I think race pace, I think Lando is still a bit better, but it's just not quite there. Even though he did qualify Piastri, he lost out a lot in the second corner really, and so he lost out quite a lot. Dropped down to 6th, so to catch up. And I think he still did quite okay, regardless. Qualified second, finished second. I guess not a bad result. I think Norris, should have won really. I think he should have played a bit smarter in the first few corners with Verstappen. I don't think he needed to rush it because he had the pace to overtake him. And I think the fact that he got stuck behind Verstappen for about 4 laps, but he just lost so much time behind to his teammate that he's just never able to really catch up with him. And I think Piastri was just always gonna maintain that gap no matter what. So but overall just amazing job by McLaren itself. It looked super quick, super well, really well on tires, and yeah. Again, just a fantastic race. I just really enjoyed it, and I hope we get more of things like that. Yeah. Again, we had Russell on the podium. Again, he's just doing a solid job. He's just consistently up there. Yeah, the Mercedes is just quietly doing its job, but it's not quite there with the McLarens or even Verstappen's Red Bull. But yeah, just solid job. I think he's just consistent, and what more could Mercedes really ask for? So yeah. Again, we had fourth. We had Verstappen. Again, as I mentioned previously, he's struggling with the car itself. It seems he was just not liking the brakes or anything really on the car. He was struggling a bit. So finishing off the podium, I think you'll hurt a bit, with the regards that he qualified on pole. So what can you do? I guess I'm sure we'll see more Verstappen in the coming races. So yeah. Next with Albon, I mean, Williams is so good this year. I mean, it's so impressive. I think Albon will get a podium at some point. I'm sure of that, because there's no way he's just consistently in the getting higher and higher. The Williams looks good, and it's just better than the Ferrari. Let's be honest. Just impressive job by Albon, and I think the fact that maybe Sainz came into the team is pushing him to be doing a bit better. So yeah, just a stellar job by Albon. So we're really happy for Williams in general. So next we're the Ferraris. I mean, where to go with them? I mean, they're just kind of all over the place. Not sure what the hell really they're doing. Great radios though. Thoroughly enjoyed that from Leclerc and Hamilton. Keep it up, because I'm enjoying that. I think everyone else is. So today we had Leclerc, Hamilton 6th and 7th. Sorry, 7th and 8th, and it's just not looking great, I must admit. And you do wonder why they changed the car for this year, where I thought they didn't really need to. Why bother with the last year of the rules? Might as well just stick with the car from last year, unless it was such a step, or I don't know, but I just feel like there's no need to do that. It seems the car is just not there really, and not great. Next we had Antonelli. I mean, the guy put on pole in the sprint. I think we are starting to see some flashes of pace from him. I hope this trend continues. I think he'll be a bit disappointed with 6th. I just feel he didn't quite have the race pace of Russell. So it's just this I think is kind of the thing that takes the longest to master. As we've seen with Piastri, he struggled in the first year compared to Lando, even the second year. The race pace is something he still needs to work on, especially tire wear and things like that. So I'm sure he'll get there. But we definitely see pace from him. So let's see how he gets on the rest of the year. Next we had Sainz. I think Really should have finished ahead of Ferraris, but that last corner move on Hamilton was an interesting one. I'm surprised it didn't crash, to be honest, which would have been funny in a way, but yeah. Sainz, yeah, still I think getting to know the Williams car itself. I think Williams would just be happy with whatever they're getting at the moment, because to be in the top 10 with both cars is incredible. So again, I'm just really impressed with them and happy for them as well. And lastly, we had Yuki. Yeah, not sure what to say there really. I don't know if Yuki is. I'm sure he's still learning car, but he's struggling a bit more than I thought he would do. I just wonder how this will play out. It's not looking fantastic at the moment, because he should be. He has to, I think, be closer to Verstappen as the races, the year carries on. He has to be getting closer to him, because otherwise, I don't think he'd be staying in the main Red Bull team, personally, because I think he got Hadja in the Racing Bulls. I think he's showing some pace, and so why not just give the kid a go? If Yuki's not doing it, I think they'll do that at some point. If Yuki's not gonna do it. So yeah, that will be all from me. Just a short one for Miami. Thoroughly enjoyed the race, better than I thought it would be. I think Miami is starting to. I think it might be a. I think it might be a race to. So yeah, that's all from me, guys. Thoroughly enjoyed this race. I feel like I'm starting to like Miami. Because we've had some good races so far, I think, and yeah, let's hope it just continues. I'm not saying it's the best, most amazing track, but yes, something different, I think. Even though it's a car park, but just great race. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hope we get more of that. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.